Hey RCers and other YouTube weirdos that maybe watching my channel for some reason. Maybe you like my beard, I don't know. Don't really care. Back here again with the Everest 10 today. If you've been following my videos about this truck, you know I really like this thing. I've done a few simple mods. I've done 4-wheel steering on it. Ultra cheap. I really like this truck. I like how it responds to the little things that I've done to it. I actually like it enough I'm thinking about picking up a second one to try to build a higher speed monster truck type of platform out of it or something. But I ran into a little problem the other day. I'm running it on a 2S LiPo, my shorty pack, because that's what I use in all my crawlers and scalers. And I smoked the speed control. I was just driving along on relatively flat ground. I'm not sure if the stock speed control is not LiPo compatible. It didn't say anywhere in your manual. It doesn't say anywhere online that I found. Or if having the 4-wheel steer was just too much draw on a certain part of the power supply, or I don't know. I'm not a fucking electrician. All I know is this thing let out the magic smoke, and it still worked for forward and backward, but it doesn't put power to the receiver to steer at all. I diagnosed it by putting a cheap Chinese speed control in here, and the truck worked fine. So I know this had to go, and I didn't want to run it with that cheap Chinese speed control because it didn't have a drag brake. And for a rock crawler, obviously, you got to have drag brake. So my first course of action was to go to redcatracing.com and just order a stock replacement. Yeah, they want $75 for this. I'm not sure how they come up with that number. You pay $135 for the entire rig, and then you want to replace the speed control, and they want almost $80 just for that. That's what I think about that. So I got looking around and thinking a little bit. Axial sells the AE5s, their waterproof speed controls, for half the price of that Redcat piece of shit. So I can get two for the price of one, and that's just what I did. I got two of them. I'm going to put one of these in the Everest, and the other one I'm putting in my Vatera Ascender when I get closer to actually running that. And since I'm putting the AE5 speed control in this crawler, I'm going to put an Axial 27 turn motor in it too. I just got to solder some leads on there. It's a pretty good looking motor that I've got just laying around. I'm not using it for anything. I'm going to see how it wakes it up, see what kind of wheel speed I get out of it. I don't know for sure, but I think it came with like a 70 turn crawler only motor. So I'm not going to sit here for half an hour changing this stuff out and talking to myself and boring the shit out of you guys. I'm going to shut you off, and then I'll come back when I have the job done. So stay tuned. I'll be back. Well, I got her all done. I got the AE5 all sticky taped on there. I use that instead of my shoe glue because I'm not sure how long that's going to be in there. I tested it on the floor a little. It does have improved wheel speed, but it's not as fast as I thought it would be. I thought the speed would be right on par with an SCX10, and it's not quite there. A lot better than it was, though. I guess the best way to explain it is to put it on the floor and just show you, so that's what I'm going to do. Hey, get out of the way, fuckhead. Well, there it is. I think I'm officially done with the Everest 10. Well, I'm not done with it. I'm still going to use it, but it is pretty well modified and built to my liking. I'm not one of these guys that buys something and thinks you have to upgrade every single fucking part of it just because I can. Because I just have too many cars, and that's not an option. I'd have to give up everything else in life that I enjoy to fund that program. But I bought this Everest 10. It was $135 off eBay. $136. I got it, and I liked it just fine the way it was. A little modification on the front steering knuckles so I could get a little more steering ratio, which I have not done that yet with the back, and I don't think it's necessary. I could still do it easy enough, but put a bunch of weight in the tires, remove the foams, and then I went to Redcat and ordered all the parts to do four-wheel steering, complete with one of my $6 servos. It works. I mean, yeah, it was a little bad luck with the electronic speed control. That's gone now, and I had to put this axial unit in, so that's another $30 into it. I probably got about $225 in this thing altogether. And I dare you to show me another four-wheel steer, four-wheel drive rock crawler for that kind of price tag. You're not going to find one. Unless you do the same exact thing with an HSP or an Exceed Max Stone, which are basically the same exact rig. These things are the way to go if you want to get into a comp crawler, but maybe not competition worthy. I don't know though. I think it would do okay with little different tires on it. I think it'd be pretty fun to try, but there just aren't rock crawler competitions around my area, so I don't have to worry about it. That's it for this one for now. There may be a couple more videos running it. I like taking it down to our scale trail in the woods we have out back because the thing just dominates it. I mean, the SCX10 cannot hold a candle to this thing over rocks and obstacles. It's fun to make me feel bad about my more expensive truck. That's it, guys. Pretty cool rig.